Here in Germany, a court has ruled that the far-right Alternative for Germany party, or AfD, can officially be classified as a suspected extremist group. The decision rejects an appeal by the party to remove the designation. Our reporter has more on the court's decision and its implications.
The verdict's warning that Germany's right-wing AfD party pursues goals against democracy. This means Germany's intelligence service can continue its surveillance of the party and its members by tapping phones and working with informants inside the party. The domestic intelligence service belongs to Germany's interior ministry, but makes its decisions independently. It's been surveying the AfD since 2021, when the party was first labelled as potentially extremist. The party appealed and was rejected twice. For members of the AfD, the ruling looks like an abuse of power.
What's happening is a joke. There is no other Western country where practically the only opposition is being spied on by the government through the so-called intelligence services, which we consider to be protecting the government rather than the constitution. It's unspeakable in a democracy.
Germany's Interior Minister, Nancy Faeser, called the court's verdict justified. This ruling shows that our democracy can defend itself. It has tools that protect it from internal threats. It's these tools that are being deployed, approved once more by an independent court. The ruling paves the way for further investigations. If the intelligence services gather enough proof, the party could be classified as officially right-wing extremist. In 3 Eastern German states, regional associations of the party have already been declared as such, like the party's youth organization, the Young Alternative. Meanwhile, calls for a ban are getting louder.
The verdict is very, very clear here in Münster today, and it means basically that now the doors are open to take the next step and take the AfD to the Supreme Court and start a trial on their prohibition.
The AfD is currently the second strongest party in Germany, favoured by 17% of voters, according to recent polls. The ruling comes just under a month before elections for the next European Parliament, where many experts expect a shift to the right.
For more on this, I'm now joined by Steffen from Germany's Greens party, that's a member of Chancellor Olaf Scholz's three-party coalition. Now, what's your reaction to this court ruling initially?
Yeah, I say hello from Berlin, and I'd say it's really a landmark ruling because the court in Münster stated that the AfD is having some policies in order to discriminate people who have roots from abroad, even if they are German citizens. And that is quite crucial because the Constitutional Court ruled this year relating the National Democratic Party that this can be a reason for banning a party. And so we see some similarities. And though the AfD hasn't a written program that contains this, they have policies, they have propaganda that contains this discrimination of people from foreign origin. So that can be a reason, might be for a ban of the party.
Well, your party has repeatedly, as have members of other parties, asked for the AfD to be banned. Do you still support that?
That is rather difficult because it has a lot of hurdles. And the first thing is to collect material. That is important for every proceeding in that direction. And this court ruling is one part of that material to be collected. And we need this collection in order to testify if there might be a court proceeding in that direction. That remains unclear up to now, but this is an important step forward in that direction. And I suppose that the discussion will continue.
Now, do you think it is politically legitimate to try and ban a party that, according to polls, is the second most popular party in Germany?
The history of having the possibility to ban a party comes from banning the NSDAP, the Nazi party from the Third Reich. And of course, the people, when we had our constitution, the Grundgesetz, they said banning one party that has those goals might be inefficient if there will be other parties who want to make damage to democracy. And in case if a party has targets in order to damage democracy, in order to have some kind of one-party ruling or things like that, of course it's a way of self-defense of a democratic system to say parties who don't play with democratic rules, there might be a ban, that might be a way in order to deal with it.
But let me rephrase that question. Do you think it's politically legitimate and helpful to ban a party in the name of democracy?
We have that court ruling related to the National Democratic Party. And the Constitutional Court said, okay, those goals they have is a reason to ban a party, but it's no way to ban a party if there's no risk that this party will take power. And that's a condition. The condition is that the party is on the threshold to take power, to take state power. And that's the only reason for banning a party, is to refrain a party from taking power and to damage democracy with means of government. And of course, you can change people's opinion. You have to discuss with them anyway. But you can protect people from being violated by a non-democratic government or by having a government that is dependent on a non-democratic party.
Till Steffen, there, member of the German Bundestag for the Greens Party. Thank you very much.
Thank you.